Good evening. We're going to have a short flight up to Edinburgh on a very cold night. And, well, I hope everything's going to go fine. We had some trouble the other day when I did a live stream. But today, hopefully, everything goes okay and according to plan. I haven't put my flight plan in, but we'll go through that. So here we are. Going up to Edinburgh from Bristol, and we have our flight plan here. It's pretty short, really. I'm just looking for it here. There we go. So it's a Brecon 1 Zulu. Oh, runway 9 out of Bristol, and runway 24 up at Edinburgh. So that'll be fun. Let me take my watch off because it's going to bang like mad on the desk. I hope you can hear me okay. Let me know if everything's alright and that you can hear the aircraft. So I've put the passengers in, 113 passengers, cargo, payload, fuel, etc. So I've done all of that as we have to, but we just need to sort out the EFB now. So what I need to do is find my SimBrief downloader just to make sure I've got the correct plan. SimBrief downloader, yeah, there we are. So we'll just make sure we've got the right plan. Close, yeah, so close that. And let's start looking at the FMC. He says with hope in his heart. Okay. So, as I say, engines are running. I've already done that. Position initialization has been done. So, route flight plan request. And what's happening is bringing the flight plan from SimBrief. Just need to wait for it to say route uplink. It's already a load. And there we are. Bristol to Edinburgh, runway 09. So we'll activate that. Okay. Just go through the pages. Yeah, so Brecon 1 Zulu has put in the departure for us already, but we'll just check that. Yeah, 09 Brecon 1 Zulu. Excellent. What it will not do, it won't put in the arrival at the other end. We have to do that ourselves. So we'll have a look at that in a moment. So I go back here. Arrival. It was ILS24, and it was an MP. There we go. Execute. I go to the legs page. Oh no, we need to go to, sorry, init, perf init page. So we go to the perf init page and request our perf initialization. And this will bring all this data in, so the cruise altitude, gross weight, zero fuel weight, etc. And it now says load. Click on load. And it's all uploaded there. Okay, perfectly. Transition altitude, etc. We'll put a reserve in of, well, that's quite a lot, but we'll put that in anyway. Look at the M1 limits. Put in a cell temp 45. Yep. Yep. Takeoff, flaps 5. And it's done our V speeds and our CG, which is 4.5. Let's just check that. There we go, 4.5. Looking good. Let's go to the next page. We need to get the runway wind, which I've neglected to do, so we'll just have a look here. EGGD, and the wind is 040 at 7 knots, 040/07. Okay, it's dry but cold. I'll just leave that there. I need to check our V speeds again because they may have changed. There we go, that's all done. Go to legs page, route data, and we'll get our cruise winds. So request the winds, our cruise winds now. And we can load that. Execute, and if we scroll through, you'll see our cruise winds there. There's not an awful lot of difference, 16, 18, nothing. Okay, and now we go to VNav, next page, and we can forecast our descent winds. Okay, request that. And this time it'll appear on the right, load, and execute, and now we have our descent winds here as well. Okay, excellent. So I think that is about it. I'll just go and check through, and I'll make sure there's no discontinuities, and there isn't. So that is everything done, I think. You can't get better than that. So engines are running. Hang on, there we go. I think we can call for pushback. Just need to check one final thing. Yeah, that's good. QNH is 1011. QNH is 1011. QNH 1011. I think that is about it. Yeah. Alright. I think we better get going. Where am I? There we go. Oh, we're going to 09, aren't we? So, escape. Plugins. Delete segment. So we're going this way.
Ground to cockpit. Plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you're ready.
Well, I'd say we was ready.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Oops. Right. Let's see how many people are watching. Oh, there's 3 watching now. Good evening, whoever you are. Oh, it's Black Knight. And Philip. Nice to see you as well. That's alright, chaps. There seems to be a little bit of a delay on the stream. Let's just see if we can catch up. Ah, there we are. There is no delay. There's no delay at all. Excellent. Yep, well, it's good to be back and doing a little bit of streaming. Hope you can hear me okay. I'm going to have a night flight up to Edinburgh.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
There's no ATC on in the UK. And it's like the moment there's an aircraft down there, I think. And the moon is in the correct phase. I think the moon is up here somewhere. Okay. Let's turn some lights off, I think. Turn the dome off.
Node connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
No,
Starting pushback.
there we go. I've got a few other people then watching, and they suddenly disappeared, but not to worry. Oh, definitely need anti-ice tonight. Yeah, that's for sure. It's damn cold. We'll put it on, I think.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Bristol traffic, Golf Alpha 1 Bravo, which holding at
Disconnecting code. Stand
EGPH
by.
entry for incoming traffic.
There's somebody up there. Well, I don't see any traffic coming in. Oh, there's that, but don't know what that is. We'll have a listen. Bristol traffic, Ryanair 2302. It's pushback and about to taxi. Runway 09.
The bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Okay.
Okay, the cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
We will. Hopefully. Right, let's get down there. Go and taxi. Bristol traffic, Ryanair 2302, taxi into runway 09. EZ16 Quebec Alpha is inbound. There we go. Is it ground? Ground's not on, I'm afraid. I don't see a ground controller. If there was a ground controller on, he'd give me a call. But nope, nobody there. Oh, up at Edinburgh. Right, that's cool. If he stays on, he stays on. Is that inbound traffic? Extremely bright landing lights, but they don't seem to be moving, do they? Bristol traffic, Ryanair 2302, holding short, runway 09 Bristol.
Marina, Golf Alpha 1 Bravo was holding short at Juliet X-ray. We'll wait for you to line up and take off before I cross the runway.
Negative, you can cross the runway, no problem. There appears to be traffic inbound, but I'm not quite sure. What the hell that is? Was that the moon?
Yeah, quite a lot of traffic coming inbound to Bristol, Golf Alpha 1 Bravo.
That's okay, I'm happy to hold. Yeah, those lights are bright. EasyJet, okay. Okay, let's go. Ryanair 2302, lining up runway 09 Bristol.
Visual traffic, Golf Alpha 1 Bravo is crossing runway 27 from Juliet.
Check radios, check. Wheel well off. Engines to continuous.
Visual traffic, Golf Alpha 1 Bravo, cross runway 27. Left on Zulu for running.
Ryanair 2302. Fully ready for departure, runway 09. Here we go, boys and girls, let's go.
knots.
80 knots.
Have a good flight right now.
V1, rotate. Positive rate.
Positive rate, gear up. Whoops! Ooh. Yeah, thank you very much. Ryanair 2302.
400.
Flying 400 feet.
One
1,000 feet. LNAV. And VNAV. There we go. We're just going to see what happens at the other end. And now we've got Gatwick ground, Heathrow South is on, but nothing to do with me. Right now 2302, passing 5,000 feet. RTO off, gear locked, flaps up. Ah, yeah, and it is the moon. I said it was the moon, and in the correct phase as well. Ooh, a little bit of rain, or is it snow? It doesn't matter, I've got de-icing on. So everything's looking good. Nice departure. Don't forget, please give me a like. There's 4 of you watching. Just hit the thumbs up. Over speed. Why are we over speed?
Visual traffic, Golf Alpha 1 Bravo, will not Golf X-ray for incoming traffic for 09.
Oh, the throttle went off for a moment. We get that. We're under control there. There we go. That's good. All sorted. Standard. Turn the wing lights off. Can turn the logo off now, and leave the landing lights on. And away we go. Right. Let me know if the sound is okay. Black Knight. Let's extend that to 40 miles. What have we got?
British traffic EG685 Echo 6 mile final 09.
Oh. Probably because I forgot to file it. Let's do it this way. There you go, you should see my flight plan now, that's my fault. The sound is good, good, that's the main thing. Right, well, we're ticking along nicely now. The only problem with night flights, there's not an awful lot to see. So it can be a bit boring for you guys. So, if you want to ask any questions, although
Short final 09.
I shouldn't imagine there is, but you never know. Yeah, you should see my flight plan now. That was my fault. I forgot to file it because I was going to fly earlier this afternoon, and I filed it then. Tell you what we can do. Go back here.
Traffic off Alpha 1 Mike, line up
Okay, that'll do.
Traffic off of 1 Bravo, runway 09, for the X1 smooth departure.
Okay, well, we can turn landing lights off now. And everything's good. Morning, Wycliffe. What are your thoughts on the latest version of X-Plane 12? Amazing. I don't know. I mean, it's a bit of a loaded question, really, Ian. There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, what it needs working on frame rates and clouds. That's essential. Clouds need working on, and FPS for everybody. I mean, my FPS is there's no problem because I've got a 4080 graphics card, 13th gen chip, so FPS is not an issue for me, but for other people it is, and I think X-Plane 12 could be optimised a little bit better around that. But you know, there's things like the clouds being lit underneath by the lights. You know, that would be a nice feature, but you know, not essential. But certainly the clouds need some work on the weather. But even so, I mean, I think it's pretty good. What are your thoughts? I mean, do you have it? That's the main thing. If you have it, then you know you don't really need you don't really need anything else. Yeah, yeah. Well, I wouldn't be flying it if I didn't think that's, in my view, it's way better than MSFS. That tends, to me, it looks too gamey. Right. Just a quick slug of cider. Excuse me. Right. You can check if my flight plan's up there, Black Knight. I'm pretty sure it is now. I think, I'm not quite sure, but not quite sure whether Nico De Bruin is watching. He might have popped in and out again because he's down in South Africa, so it's getting late for him. There's a 2-hour time difference. He was probably streaming earlier. Coming up on top of climb. Thank you, Black Knight. Let's get rid of some of this clutter. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Do we need terrain on? Nah. There's a bit of a sound issue there, something going on. I don't know whether that's X-Plane or the Zibo. Start planning for my arrival in a minute. Right, so let's have a look at my charts. Approach ILS 24. So 108 and 9. Course is 240. That's that bit done. That's good. Sensor tanks are off. No problem there. I think we'll land at flat 30. Yeah, flat 30, 138, add 5, so it's going to be 143. There we go. So I just pulled up Navigraph charts, so you can see as a approach. That's it there. Yep. And the star was the MP there. Cool. Sorted. Put this back over here out the way. Nice. 260 at 3 knots with a 1 knot crosswind. Nothing. Nice and calm. Yeah, ambience, occlusion, everything is good about it. You know, you can go through every aspect of it, and it's good. Noisy through here, isn't it? Just check on the passengers. Everybody happy back here? Yeah, you okay? Yeah, yeah, you're all right. Good. Close that door. Yeah, they're all happy. Ambience occlusion is a graphical layer that enables things like shine and shimmer on aircraft and on the ground. Is that somebody calling me then? No. Right, let's have a look. Any ATC for me? Or just ground? $40. Us 80. About 100 nautical miles to go, I guess. So not that far, but a little far. Yeah. Come on. Ambient seclusion allows for, I don't know whether you're going to be able to see this actually, but I'll try and show you. So we go to an external view. Oops. No, you can't really see because it's night time. It's like the reflection of the windows there on the wing. Yeah. And I can't really show you, but when we get on the ground you'll see the reflection and you'll be able to see then. You'll see all the reflections of the lights on the wings in the shine. There we have, that's what I'm trying to get at. Can't get better night lighting than that. So we've got like a bit of a crosswind of 10 knots, which is nothing. Good speed, stable. There don't appear to be anything wrong. There was a couple of bugs appeared in the Zibo last week, but they've been ironed out. They've gone, which were to do with the flight model, but they've been worked on. So flight dynamics is entirely different now. Oh, so you've googled it, have you, Ian? So you know exactly what it is now then? Same as I do. Good on you, mate. Good on you. Okay, we're coming up on our top of descent in about 40 miles. We're really all good to go. So what I shall do, I think, just for me, put an arc around the airport, 10-mile arc, just in case things go pear-shaped. Let's go back to legs. 260 down to 145. So I think what we'll do is we'll put 145 in.